So you say that there's a whole world of possibilities once you have the first inkling of an insight that something new is possible. What is this world of possibilities? So let's say that I'm on board and I want to contemplate and I want to discover more truth. Like, where will all of that take me? If I take it to its ultimate conclusion and I contemplate everything I can contemplate, where does that take me?
I would have no idea. You may you may get nowhere, you may get everywhere. You know, I couldn't tell you where it's going to take you, the contemplation. But if you you do have your first direct experience or kensho or first glimpse, that kind of opens up a whole world. First of all, it goes from being just a belief or an idea to something that's like true. See? Yeah. But after you first grasp, say, your true nature, for example, what you actually are, it's not the end of the story, it's the beginning. There's much more consciousness to have than that. See? And there you can actually grasp. It's strange, because, well, when you have your first one, you'll see. It's strange that you don't know everything, It's like you know what your nature is, clearly, right? But that's it. You don't know what another is. You don't know what life is. You don't even know what self is, what mind is. You don't know what existence is, necessarily, I mean, I don't want to cramp your style. Maybe you'll know all those things, all at once. But I haven't seen it. So you continue contemplating, and now it changes. And it's like when you continue contemplating after you've had an enlightenment experience, it doesn't mean that, oh, now it's easy. I know where to go. I know where the shop is, and I can go just get another one and another one. Sometimes that happens, right? Sometimes you're in the groove and boom, pap, pap. You just, you have a few because you're open, and you don't overthink it, see? And then just, but most of the time not. Most of the time, you live in a glow for a while of that. You're separated from in a sense, you're freed from the self-mind and stuff, you see. And then you just kind of hang, so to speak, for a while. But then the self-mind reconstructs and you start doing your job, you see, which is to survive and persist as a human. And your consciousness starts getting involved with that again. So when you contemplate another question, for example, another matter, like what is another, you don't know any more than you did before. Perhaps it's possible to grasp, but you don't know. And so it's just as hard, so to speak. You're probably buoyed a lot by the fact that, the possibility is now reality rather than just an idea. But that doesn't mean it, it's any easier. And then you grasp what another is. Oh, bingo, duh. And it's like, well, having gotten, what you are, that should have been obvious, but no. I don't know why it works that way, but it does. It's like ignorance is a funny thing. It creeps in the most damnable places anyway. And so then, you grasp what existence is. And it's like, and again, and life, et cetera. And you start becoming more and more deeply conscious. Because as you're grasping these things, as you're grasping these aspects of, or distinctions that we make in the relative world, they, of course, as if fall into the same soup of consciousness, you see? And that's why I said, duh, because over time, you see, it turns out that everything's the same. It's like, I don't want to give away the story, but it turns out that, you keep as if having the same experience, except on a deeper, deeper, deeper level, say more and more inclusive, as if, you know. And once again, I use the word experience, and I'm sorry because then people confuse that as experience. But in any case, so it could take you there, you know, and hopefully would. And so you become just more profoundly clear and conscious of a lot more than you did in the beginning.